This channel supports Extra Life in its efforts to raise money for the Children's Miracle Network. For more information about how to donate and join in their efforts, go to the link displayed here. Extra Life. Play games, heal kids. What up, everybody? This is your boy Blak Makers back with another Black Thought, and we're going to talk about Disney and why y'all hate them. Or rather, why the fuck do y'all hate them? So reason this came up was because recently the news came out that CBS has decided to merge with Viacom again. Most people may not know, but CBS and Viacom used to be a single entity. They split apart the properties. Now they're back together to form one big company, and to probably produce content to compete with streaming services and other companies that have been launching their own stuff, like Disney. Disney is coming out with Disney Plus. They own ESPN, they own National Geographic, and they're rolling out plans. They're talking about making a bundle package for people to get all three, and so you'll get your sports, your documentaries, and nature, and anything from Star Wars to not Spider-Man. Oh, definitely not Spider-Man. But from Star Wars to Doctor Strange to Baseball Tonight, if you so choose to watch any of those. Now, here's the thing. People got fucking really upset when Disney started to buy off a lot of different things. They bought Marvel for a couple of billion. They bought the Star Wars franchise for a couple of billion. They consolidated the Marvel universe for the most part, with the exception of the Spider-Man brand, by purchasing Fox Film entities. And people are like going nuts, talking about how they're just going to destroy everything. They're going to change the market and they're going to ruin things. Disney's doing too much. They control everything. Oh, woe is me, blah, blah, blah. But going back to the CBS Viacom thing, the CBS Viacom thing existed long before Disney started doing this shit. So the idea of a company like merging or purchasing another entity and becoming something like bigger is not foreign. In fact, if you look at the history of most movie studios, you'll see that somewhere along the line of their history, they've sucked up other people. They've taken other properties and incorporated to them their own and made it their own brand. I mean, shit. You complain about Disney with the Marvel shit. DC Comics was his own thing before Warner Brothers was a thing. You know that, right? So it happens all the fucking time. And Disney is not starting a new trend or starting a new phenomenon where all these companies are just gonna eat everybody else alive and become mega companies. Conglomerates have been a part of business since business has been a part of life. Okay? It happens. It always happens. Now, here's the thing. What you should be worried about is whether or not the quality of their work is going to suffer because of what they do, or if they're going to take the new things and do poorly with them, such as how Warner Brothers kinda sorta has done with some of the DC stuff in a lot of people's minds, so I need to back back. Leave Disney alone. And now you got this thing with the Spider-Man property and everybody's going nuts over them, and all of that. Again, I've stated this in a previous video. I don't think they should have asked for the money like they should have. I think they should have worked around that and possibly would have got the money a lot easier. But then again, Sony just doesn't want to be bothered with them with the Spider-Man thing, because Sony thinks that they'd be better off doing the shit on their own, even though when doing the shit on their own, they've been very hit or miss. Like, they had a couple of solid Tobey Maguire movies under their belt with that character, but beyond that, the Spider-Man franchise hasn't been kind of lackluster, to put it kindly. Okay, so, but I mean, I'm still fascinated that people think that Disney is this big, huge threat to the movie-going experience and to film as a whole. Like, again, studios that fold, they come together, all of that. Like, I think about like a lot of different things. Like, I feel like MGM is a part of somebody else. I'm not sure, but I feel like MGM Studios got bought up. I can't remember the last time I saw an MGM film come up in the last, I would say, 10 years. Maybe I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, please let me know. But it happens, and Disney isn't doing anything different than what people have done for decades. Maybe it's because of now that we're in the social media era that things are a lot more noticeable. But at the end of the day, fuck y'all. Like, let Disney do their thing. As long as they make quality product, you don't really care. That's the thing. You want to act like you really, really care about, you know, all the Fox people who lost their jobs. No, you really don't. You're stressing over the fact that you just don't like Disney. Like, yo, I feel bad that those people lost their jobs and things like that, and I hope they've landed on their feet. But I'm not going to sit here and just be like, yo, Disney did this to hurt those people. No, they didn't do that to hurt those. More to the point, those people were getting fired before Disney came along. Fox was failing. It was falling apart, losing money. Like, I just heard something where somebody gave a report where pretty much every movie that Fox Studios has released this year has gone in the red. The fuck is up with that? They released fucking Dark Phoenix, and no, DC didn't sabotage Dark Phoenix. God damn it, you conspiracy theory motherfuckers. That film was a train wreck. We knew that shit was a train wreck from the jump. And if you don't believe me, then hell, ignore that if you want, but don't ignore fucking New Mutants, because before the Marvel shit, the Disney shit even came out of the table, that movie was in chaos. Same thing with the Gambit movie. That shit was all over the fucking place and just in disarray, because that's the way it is. They weren't that great with the properties. So shit, I really wish they would just sell off the Spider-Man universe to Marvel and leave it at that. Cash out, Sony, and stop these like ridiculous people from coming up with these conspiracy theories and just utterly having hate for Disney. Anyway, as always, you guys feel free to hit me up. Let me know what you think, and I'll holler at you later. This your boy Blak, making them out. Deuces.